Welcome back, everyone. Session 14 of Curse of the Underdark. Let's get right into the recaps. We can get started playing.
Woo.
Last session, our party suffered a TPK. Almost. Everyone was unconscious and dying. 2 people did die. And the General of Rot was planning to send the rest of you, to the afterlife as well. Fortunately, the General of Rot was extremely damaged, exhausted, and already nearing his own demise by the time the party were dropped. However, though the party was down, Galga and Mushi's companions were not, and had literally just enough life left in them to finish the general off. With some quick-minded thinking, those still barely breathing were stabilized, and everyone collectively was thereafter brought back to the Mycadon Empire. When the party awoke, they spoke with the deity Torquemir, made some deals, and were able to exchange what was initially supposed to be the resurrected life of Capapult. Instead, was exchanged for the revival of their 2 fallen allies, albeit Seer did not come back exactly how she was before.
Yeah, she's grounded.
Seer was transformed as a result of the resurrection, as Torquemir, though is a god for sure and has a large amount of power, his power is limited. After that, however, the party were declared official allies of the Mycadon Empire, and were then handed some rewards for their tasks, excluding the reviving of another ally. These rewards include Mushi being given an honorary title in the Mycadon Empire, and essentially more freedom, and Broc being given the title of Champion to Be for Torquemir. The party then decided to take a long rest, and as a result of their efforts and struggles and near-death experience, leveled up to now level 7.
Woo!
And so we resume where we left off last session, in Torquemir's chambers in the midst of a long rest.
God damn it, Gabe.
Let's see if the bot works today.
Cue music.
Alright. You guys are taking a long rest right now. For all intents and purposes, you guys have already taken the long rest. Actually, I forgot to do this real quick. There you go.
So refreshed.
So you guys have all, for all intents and purposes, have already taken the long rest. However, some of you wanted to mess around with some items that you've acquired during your long rest. Do you guys have those items, the items you wish to toy around with, ready?
Yes.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, I want to whisper it to you. Boop, 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 boop.
While that's happening, can I try to break through? Can I try to break free?
You are currently
I want
unconscious.
to break free.
I'm still unconscious after 8 hours?
This is like mid long rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're still unconscious, but I'm gonna do it in order of events, like time-wise, because it makes sense.
Okay.
So we'll do the item stuff first, and then we'll carry on from there.
I would like to take a look at the snow globe and the boots with the fur.
Okay. Sorry, I got 3 people talking to me right now. Yes to both whispers. And to Bishop. Sounds good. So to identify a magic item, or just to kind of toy around with an item to see if it's magical, and if it is, what properties. You can spend about 30 minutes each time trying to identify. For a short rest, you're only allowed to do it once. For a long rest, you can do it up to twice, but that's like all your activity besides sleeping.
Okay.
And you can attempt to toy around with an item multiple times to see if you get more information, potentially.
Alright, so I'll start with the snow globe.
Alright. Go ahead then and make me an Arcana check.
Alright.
We'll kick
15.
things off pretty good. Alright. So with the 15, you know that this snow globe looking thing is definitely magical. It's a pretty basic magical item from what you can tell. It doesn't require attunement. You can use it however you want. Okay. As you grab a hold of the orb, kind of look around it, it's a pretty basic magic item, like I said. And as you fiddle around with it, the dust inside of it begins to kind of move around. And you start shaking it vigorously because you're like, screw it, see what happens. So you start shaking the orb vigorously, and the dust, and then you kind of hold it up to your, I say light. The light right now is literally Torquemira here, who's glowing because of the many bioluminescent mushrooms. But you hold it up to the light to see if you can get a better look inside. And you can see the dust inside begins to kind of take shape. Bits and pieces of the dust of inside start collecting into clumps and start to form like a scene of sorts inside. The scene that you see is what looks to be a plains of sort, or maybe a desert. You're not quite sure, but it's a flat ground, and you can see that there are clouds in the sky, and you can see that what looks to be a sun of sorts in the horizon that is slowly rising. This looks to be an orb of time of some sort. It looks like it can tell time or something of that nature. As the orb, from the looks of things, looks like it's indicating that it is possibly morning or day.
Interesting. Cool. Alright, I think that's enough for the orb. And then I will try the boots.
Alright. I'll get back to... Actually, no. I'll go back to the orb real quick. Also, the orb... so it's an orb of time. You can shake it as an action. And then it'll do the thing. It'll tell you what time it is. And then you said the boots, right?
Yeah.
Boots with the fur?
The boots with the fur.
Alright. Make me another Arcana check, please.
Yes, sir. 7.
These are some warm boots. You're not quite sure if they're magical, but they're warm.
Okay, I'll put them on.
Alright, put them back on. You're like, I feel like there's more to this, but maybe I'm not doing it right. I don't know.
Yep, that's it for me.
Alright, give me 1 second. I actually have the item for you.
Oh.
Put it in your equipment. There you go, Orb of Time.
Oh, thanks.
Alright. Then that leads to... Mushi. Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Alright, with the 13, the rock is definitely magical, but it doesn't seem like it's a magic item itself, necessarily, but more like it's a magical ingredient that can be used to make magic items.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to look at?
Can I just look at my little new cape again, I guess? Or hood? How did you describe it?
Is it like a green cloak?
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
green cloak made out of various kind of flattened out mushrooms and vines and whatnot. Sure, make an Arcana check. And I'll say with advantage as well, because Torkimer
thank
kind of
God.
gave you some information on it already.
Fuck, man.
Oh
This
no!
This is a
It's better.
this is a cool hood. It's pretty cool. Yep.
He mainly just described this. Is mainly like a kind of in a sense like a badge of honor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot to take down notes. I'm sorry.
Nice.
I just remember got a really cool lucky cloak.
Is there anyone else who is toying around with stuff? Or not you, but
To take a look at the axe.
No, I just got potions. So I know what they do.
what was that, Em?
I wanted to look at the axe.
Sure, make an Arcana check. Or you don't need to make an Arcana check. You don't need to make an Arcana check. You know everything about it already.
Okay.
Yeah. It requires attunement.
Yeah,
It's +1 battle axe, and then it's got the. You can harvest plants better with it.
Mhm.
You would
Oh.
have gained all this knowledge the moment you grabbed onto it and was acknowledged by Torkimer.
Okay. I meant more like I forgot the word, but I wanted to attune to it. If I can.
All right. Is that it for everyone then? I take it.
Thank you.
I think so.
All right. In that case, you guys then call it a night, and you rest up.
In the stinkiest place ever.
I tell my bird to immediately wake me up if Seer undoes one of the knots. The multiple rope.
Oh, what?
What was that?
I told the bird to wake me up if Seer breaks out of the ropes.
All right. Sounds good.
Gonna cook that chicken.
Time passes. Oh, wow. Okay, give me a second. I just realized I forgot a little something. Which is gonna be pretty cool. Alright. As time passes, everyone starts to kind of go to sleep. Sarah, you wake up tied up.
Immediately, I'll like break free. And that would that be athletics? Or what am I? Maybe one of my new race features will allow me to do it easier. Maybe. Who knows?
No, it's just a flat strength check.
There's a flat strength check.
Actually,
Would it be athletics?
I'd allow athletics, sure.
Yeah, I got +1 to that. Let's go.
Oh yeah, look at those numbers.
Oh my gosh.
I'd like to try again. That's fine.
You're not gonna have to wait an hour.
I have to wait an.
Oh,
I'll like to cast suggestion on the most gullible person here to undo my ropes.
Which sleeping person would that be?
Also, to note, there are ropes on your hand, and then there's a rope tying your leg to my right arm.
you knew it. There was a leg rope.
Yes, too.
Okay, so
Ew.
arms and legs. Okay,
Hands.
Okay. Or hand, arm. Yeah.
So you can't do the somatic part.
Yeah, I could wiggle
And
my
there's-
fingers or wiggle my
Oh.
nose. Doesn't have to be hands.
Oh.
I could wiggle one foot. Okay, I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Alright,
Uh,
which person? They're all
no,
asleep.
I'm gonna cast on Dismay. He's the closest one to me.
He's asleep.
He's asleep. Yeah, I can
I
I
said
can make
that.
Oh, so I can't cast on nobody? They have to be awake?
They don't have to
Uh,
hear you.
Yeah, they doesn't hear me, right?
They're asleep.
If they're unconscious and asleep. We went over the hearing and unconscious thing.
I'm
like
so
last session.
not dead.
It's not sleeping. You're not conscious.
It's not listening.
It's not listening, yeah.
But if I suggest, some people wake up. Some people are light sleepers.
What if he kicks me first?
Yeah, let me nudge Dismay real quick. And
Good.
What?
Is he awake?
Wait, where's the thing?
You gonna kick Dismay?
Yeah, or whatever. Nudge him, kick him, elbow him. Bite his ear.
We need to know how
make
much
an
force
arm
there
attack.
is.
Non-lethally, I'm gonna.
I mean, you're not gonna. Actually, you would have, I think, maybe non.
I wanted you to roll a 1 so badly.
All right, you kick him awake. Dismay, you wake up in the. You haven't even gone to rest that much.
So sleepy.
I'm
awake.
fuck! I need material components to cast fucking suggestion.
Yeah, are you holding a? Oh yeah, that's right. You're tired.
I'm gonna try to persuade Dismay to untie my rope.
That's between you and Dismay.
Hey, Dismay. You wanna untie my ropes? And go. Gotta use the washroom.
You can make your persuasion check, and I will try to persuade you to stay tied up. How about that?
Oh my god! Why am I rolling so low? Natural one, Dismay. Natural one. Roll a one.
I'll respond with like, "Why are you trying to wake us up? Just stay down for another few hours. I'm still tired."
Do I roll a 2?
Just for a few more hours.
I like how a 6 became a 15.
Oh my god.
I'm persuasive. What can I say?
So am I.
I'm gonna roll over and just.
I could only break free in an hour. Again. Oh god. I'm just tied up here. I have spells, right?
Oh.
What are you looking at?
Oh. Fear started trying to beef with Torkamir again. Oh god, why'd he roll?
Oh my god, I'm a genius.
Nothing.
I'm a genius. Okay, cool. Piece of string and a bit of wood. God damn it. Wait. If I ritual cast it, do I still need a string and bit of wood if I ritual cast it?
What spell are you trying to cast?
Unseen Servant.
I believe so, yeah. I don't think it matters about materials. I think it's just an extra 10 minutes.
Wait,
or something.
I'm a genius. Hold up. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand so that I can use my Mage Hand to untie the rope. Is that allowed? Can I do that? It's not attacking, It's not activating a magic item. It's not carrying me.
Yeah, alright, you conjure Mage Hand.
Can I have it untie my rope? Untie me?
Tell you what, I'll do it this way. Hey, Galga.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make me just a flat strength check? So if you go to other, like the other button, and then click on strength.
Come on, one, come on.
Hot damn.
Way.
The hand, you conjure the mage hand, and if it tries to grab a hold of some of the rope and kind of pull it free. But clearly, whoever tied you up, tied the rope pretty damn tight. So much so that the amount of effort that would be needed to pull it apart exceeds 10 pounds.
It's more.
No.
It's more than 10 pounds of rope.
Okay. I have one. I have another thing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my hidden blade in my shoe, and then.
Okay, wake up.
You wake
I
up.
forgot. There's
Mhm.
bird.
She's
Break
trying.
the bites.
She's trying to get out, my friend.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
as,
cook
and as
you
you
alive.
turn around, you see Seer kind of squirming on the ground, trying to reach for like her boob, but she's like completely tied up. She's like, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm gonna get some more rope and tie it around her mouth.
No, I'm gonna restrain that.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Sierra by the collar and look her right in the eyes. Like, you can let me do this
You have
nicely,
no
or
right
I'm
to
gonna.
do this. You spent the first time we met fighting a fucking turtle. You have no right to do.
Question, Seer.
You let us all die. So
Is that the exact emotions that you're kind of pouring out right now? Like, are you
Yeah, I couldn't really-
agitated?
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
Galga, as Seer is like screaming at you essentially, and everyone's kind of like, kind of because she's being really noisy. You can see that her eyes start glowing.
Oh, bitch, you definitely staying tied up.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
I tie a rope around her mouth.
I get one.
Stop hearing Steve for that moment too.
Look, I'm not gonna leave. I just want to be untied. I got shit to do.
Yo, you lost that right when you stood there and watched us die.
You have no right to put that on me. You literally were punching a turtle during the whole fight.
That was days ago, and
It doesn't
I've learned a
matter.
lesson.
You didn't. There's nothing that says you learned your lesson. You didn't even apologize to the turtle.
Also, that wasn't a turtle. That was a monster. That he
It was
needed
not
to kill people.
You're the only one deemed it a monster.
You guys shut up. I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, okay. I tied Sears around a rope around Sears' mouth.
I restrain. I bite his finger.
I'm used to it.
Lethally.
I'm used to
I don't know, make a grapple check.
Okay.
See if you can tie it up more. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do I roll against that?
Make an athletics or acrobatics.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Nicely
Oh,
done.
great. So now she's gonna keep talking.
You try to restrain her more by tying up her mouth and whatnot, but Sarah starts kind of squirming away, manages to get it. Is managing to avoid your grasp.
Well, as I'm doing that, I would still like to use my hidden blade to try to cut off the rope tying my leg to his arm.
Let me double check. Oh, I see. Sure, make an attack roll. Also, I was gonna say this. I don't,
It's rigged.
I don't think it's gonna matter. It's not, but So don't roll, but you would have had disadvantage as well.
I'm rolling again. Maybe I get worse. Who knows?
Oh,
Amazing. I love it.
that proves it's not rigged.
Galga, you see Seer kind of kick her heel, and then a blade poke out of the tip of her shoe. She starts trying to cut the rope tied around her legs, but she's too restrained, so she can't quite reach.
Okay.
She's having a tough time.
Trying to decide how violent I should be.
I'm going to last resort ask Kithiolo, you want to help her or something? I'm gonna ask
That's cool.
Kythios. Kythios. My patron.
There is no response.
You
Gee, I wonder why there's no response. You're being too noisy down there.
let me free and I'll be quiet.
Yeah, nobody trusts you. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rage and try to tie her mouth up and then also put a bag over her head.
Let's think you're a barbarian now?
I'm
Yes.
gonna resist again.
Alright, make a grapple check.
Do I have advantage?
Yes.
Awesome.
15 is to beat.
20.
Sarah beats it. As you try to grab her on Sarah, Sarah's still squirming around like crazy, trying to get away from you. As far away as she possibly can. If you don't, both of you, be quiet and take a rest, I'll make you rest elsewhere.
Look, Galga just let me go. The only one I deserves an apology is Broc.
You let us all die.
Well, you didn't all die. Only me and Broc did.
You know what? I'm in a rage. I'm gonna start attacking Seer.
Oh shit.
Alright,
I'm gonna use-
Seer takes damage. We're not gonna do actual damage here. Alright, you start beating him. And Torquemir goes, these are the people I've recruited, I see. There's two vines sprout from the ground. Knocks you out, you're unconscious. Knocks you out, you're unconscious.
No, I would like to use my reaction to summon Shield. Shield
He
is-
rolled a 2, and that's an 18.
That was Mage Hand, but
Oh,
cool.
fuck. Whoops.
I block it with my mage hand.
Not gonna matter. He's gonna attack immediately after that and just smack you again. Make you unconscious. As a reminder, even though like the long rest isn't complete yet, technically. So you guys all have like 2 HP, 3 HP.
Oh, so that means Seer would have went down when I attacked him?
Potentially. But whatever the case, whether she went down from the mace or the whip doesn't matter, because you immediately get knocked out as well.
Damn it. I was gonna do something.
Alright, an hour passes. You guys wake up for being unconscious.
I like to attempt to break free again.
Or actually, I'll do a
my
D4
God.
for both of you. Because it's supposed to be a D4. Alright. Galga, you wake up for being unconscious. You don't know how long until your friend comes along and goes, my friend, it's been a few hours since you've got knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
She is not awoken yet.
Okay. I'm just taking all her stuff. Like all her weapons. And I don't know if she has an arcane focus, I take that. And also rope around her mouth and a bag over her head so she can't cast spells.
Alright.
I don't know how long that takes. Like if she wakes up in a in time, but
Do I
That's
wake
what
up
I'm
in
gonna-
time?
You don't know.
Yeah,
You
I'm-
got 2 hours to go, so you're.
I got 2 hours to go.
Yeah. All right. So Galga, where are you putting all her stuff? I guess.
Here.
All right.
You're the next spiteful person.
Yeah.
Right. She is tied up though, so it's gonna take you longer than normal. But 2 hours will definitely be enough to do that. So give it about an hour or so. You manage to take off the backpack from her restraints, tighten them back up again, and start moving your stuff over there.
Yep. And then rope around the mouth, bag over the head, and then I go back to sleep.
Right. 2 hours later, Seer, you wake up. You think, but you're not quite certain. Everything around you is black. It's just darkness.
You know what? I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to flicker away.
You try to talk, but all you hear is you have a hard time opening your mouth for some reason. Is there somebody lodged something in there, like a rope or something? You try to flicker, but your body feels different. You don't feel like you flickered.
Oh yeah, wasn't that literally an Umbro elf thing?
Yeah.
I'd like to try to break free again.
Make a strength check.
Or strength or athletics.
I'll allow athletics, sure.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Uh,
You struggle for a couple minutes trying to break free, but to no avail.
I'll wait an hour and try again.
Alright. Okay, go ahead and make another athletics.
There's no way.
Alright, another hour passes.
Oh, do it again. I wait another hour.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright,
Do you not have your long rest?
to break free. Apparently not. You managed to. Oh, here, I'll make it. There you go. You managed to break free from your restraints.
So does that mean my bird wakes me up?
I like to move right away, get up, and dust myself off.
There's a rope around your leg to my hand.
No, I broke free. I broke free. I'm no longer restrained.
Yeah, she broke free.
Oh, okay.
She snapped a bunch of the rope, and that's immediately when Agner came and woke you up.
Oh, okay. I move over here and I punch her.
God.
I'm gonna use my mace.
I'm gonna
Oh my god.
punch, he says, pulls out his mace.
I would like to suggest Galga not to do that to me.
Technically, you don't have suggestion yet. Also,
I don't have to.
you haven't leveled up. It's assumed you're supposed to level up after the long rest. I wasn't expecting this to happen.
Okay, look, Galga, I'm literally not gonna run away. Just go back to sleep. I'm gonna go do some work or over here. Look, you can even have your bird watch me, whatever. I don't fucking give a shit. Just don't tie me up.
My bird gives me the help action, and I mace her again.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield.
Do you
Alright.
have spell slots?
I don't
I
know.
do.
I don't know how many spells
I
you
haven't
have.
I haven't cast any spells
Yeah.
since the long rest.
No, you have quite a bit. So I think Seer's fine.
I haven't
Okay.
cast no spells during the whole combat.
Ting.
Look, Galga, I'm not literally fighting you right now. Go to sleep. I want to get shit done so I can go to sleep.
I nod, I'm nodding, I'm nodding, I'm nodding. I'm still nodding, a mace.
Can't block that one. There's nothing I can do.
Unconscious.
Okay, tie her up again.
I would roll the much rope do you have? There's no way you still have rope.
50 foot.
How much rope do you have? You don't even have rope on you. Or did somebody give it to
Somebody
you?
gave it to me, yeah.
I gave
think-
it.
Yeah, 50
take
feet.
it out of your equipment and add it appropriately because I'm not seeing anything on yours.
What?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I already took it
Uh,
out of my notes.
You have 10 less feet of rope, by the way, so you have 40 feet now.
Okay.
Alright, Giesler did break a bit of it. You tie her back up, I guess. Make another. Actually, no, there's no strength check required. It's fine.
Cool. Can I go back to sleep? Can you move Seer back?
Oh, sure. You gonna drag her? Okay.
Yeah. And same drill, bird wake me up, and then go back to sleep.
Alright. As time passes, eventually, people start waking up. You guys start waking up, feel refreshed. You still have wounds, for sure, from the last battle, but you are doing a lot better, both physically and especially mentally. And as you wake up, you notice that Sierra is still very much bruised, despite her new body. She is what looks to be in a new set of restraints, you think? But maybe you're just imagining things. But she is still sleeping very heavily, and so is Galga. You also see that a backpack, just a whole load of stuff is just cluttered up in a pile over here.
Oh, look, treasure. Is there anything interesting in the bag?
There's a lot. There are alchemist supplies, cobbler's tools, leatherworker's tools, longbow. There is a rapier, a mandolin, a set of shoes. I also said backpack. It's a chest, actually. But within the chest, there's also 2 cases for maps and scrolls, some fine clothes, a bottle of ink, an ink pen. I'm just.
Copy paste her inventory.
There's that stuff as well. There you go. That's all the stuff.
Okay.
Is the wanted poster of her or somebody else?
Oh,
Seer, would you like to explain that to everyone, even though you just want AFK, I think? Alright.
It's of me.
Yep.
How much is she wanted for?
Seer?
Oh, do I say that? It just says a
It's her
lot.
backstory.
Er,
It just says a
It
lot.
says reward a lot.
There's a bunch of zeros on it.
That's really funny.
I will pocket.
It says it also
one
does say
poster.
alive.
Oh, wanted alive.
So does it say what for?
Nope. It just says wanted alive. A bunch of zeros. Reward.
I'll nudge Broc and show the wanted poster. Look.
What are you guys
Hey.
looking at?
I nod like to Mushi to come closer and show her to. It's like, hey, how much is Godfried paying us again?
It's more, I'm wanting more than what Godfried's paying all of us combined. A lot more.
No, she's already tied up.
But who do you give the collection to?
Obviously, we should split it.
What's that?
No, never mind.
This is kind of weird.
Why? Why is she carrying her own wanted poster?
That's
I
not-
just
that's
think
not-
she's really egotistical and she likes the picture. Also, wait, shit. She's not an elf anymore. How are you gonna? Oh,
Oh,
they're not gonna believe.
there.
This is useless now. Fuck.
Well, there goes that. Mm.
God damn.
It's a nice idea.
Yeah.
A vine appears.
Yeah.
May I take a look at that?
Yeah.
Well-
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
I'll take that. I'll just look
Wait,
at it.
he's looking at the wanted poster.
A menace both here and outside, I see.
Seems like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
I wonder what she did.
You'll see the wanted poster that's currently being cold, like one of the vines kind of cold around it. He'll just kind of look at everyone like, yeah, shake his head as the vine just sucks it back into his body.
He's eating the
Ow,
wand.
Okay. I guess
Oh.
I didn't have to keep that. All right.
Oh, apologies, did you still want this?
No, it's fine. You can keep it, I guess.
Oh, Grandpa! Speaking of pictures, and I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna pull out the paintings I had gotten earlier. And yes, when she's saying Grandpa, she's meaning Torquemir. And she's gonna show him the. I'm gonna show him the three medium paintings I have, and then and just ask him if he recognizes this black furred elf head lady animalistic picture, because it's the one that kind of looks like a person, I guess, or yeah. Oh, do you know who this is?
He'll kind of turn slightly in that direction and then back at you. Oh. I am Grandpa. That's new. He'll kind of move closer. Kind of lean closer to take a look. I could be mistaken, but that looks to me like perhaps one of the other Green Pantheon deities from up above.
Oh.
Assuming she's, or they are still alive.
Oh.
Her name is or was Cimarron.
Wait. I'm gonna pull out my book that has a picture of Kimron. Are these the same two?
Oh, look at
Point.
it. Yes, that's the one.
Wait, how do you know about the up above people?
Well, because I was there before.
Huh?
Wow.
You mean what?
I was not bound to the Underdark always. Neither were the other gods that are trapped down here. That's why I say we are trapped.
Oh.
Our members were banished here, or most of them at least. So in an attempt to keep our existence itself alive, we went where our worshippers went, which was here. Over centuries, however, our influence up above diminished. And due to a number of reasons, We are stuck down here.
Oh.
That is one of the reasons why I long to return.
So we weren't always down here, huh?
Not necessarily, no. Many Eumyconids did originate from down here, sure. But not all.
Oh.
I simply went to where most of my worshippers were, which was here. But in doing so, I guess the best way I can describe it is I went to a building, but when I went into the building to say hello to my worshippers, the door behind me collapsed, and now I'm trying to open up that door again.
Hmm.
But a god can only do so much, can only do as much as they have power. The amount they can interact with mortals is very limited, especially after the incident many centuries ago. And that is why I am relying on you.
Incident?
The incident? I echo.
Indeed. The incident. There was a time, surely, in the early days of Agathok, where the gods walked far more with mortals than they do today. They would roam the lands freely. They would do what they want, freely. But as time went by, mortals repopulated, they grew in number, and the gods grew ever more power hungry and bored. So they started to be excessive. Particularly the Black Pantheon gods were the more power hungry.
Hmm.
It got to a point where all the gods decided to make a deal, make an agreement to limit how much influence we have in the world. And just regardless of which pantheon any of us are from, if one god breaks this one rule, they will be waging war against all other gods.
But does this not apply to the Black Pantheon gods?
No. It applies to all of them, yes. But this rule was not made solely because of the Black Pantheon gods.
Oh.
For instance, and I must be honest, I sought out, like many other, to expand my domain. And as you can probably figure out where this is going, I am a god of decay and renewal. So wherever I walked, I left a path of decay, which got too large at one point. Became too much of a problem. Which I realized, and that is when I then gained my other domain, which is of renewal. Balance.
Oh. Sounds like you had a moment of personal growth. I'm proud of you, Grandpa. It takes a lot to work on yourself. Nod. I'm nodding, and I'm proud.
Kind of not really raise an eyebrow because it doesn't have those, but this eye will grow wide. The other one kind of shrink as if, like, raise an eyebrow. There you go. Yeah. Still not used to the whole grandpapa thing.
Listen, we all gotta get used to some positive affirmations at some point, Grandpa. It's okay for you to accept them, I swear. You are also worthy of praise, and not just because Torquemir the god of decay and renewal. But because you're Thokk up here.
Indeed. Anyways, as you all slept, I hope you did so comfortably. I made sure that the ground here was a bit softer. As I understand, sometimes mortals can have a rough time sleeping on hard ground. But amidst that, I must admit, two of your companions, one of whom I imagine, to none of your surprise, stirred up quite the commotion. They have not slept yet. And we'll kind of motion to these two. They will be out for a while. So in the meantime, you are still free to ask me any questions you may have.
I wanted to ask something. I know it's pretty mundane, but I have a couple plants that I haven't been able to identify, and I was wondering if you had like any information on them.
Ah, of course.
I have to.
Gonna lean in. Let's take a moment. Sorry. Take a quick break. I need to use the washroom really badly.
Okay.
We'll take a moment to go to the break. Take a 5-minute break.
Cool.
I'll be back. Oh, that's everyone. Alright. Alright, we resume. Broc, I think you were in the middle of showing Torquemir some plants.
I have a couple plants. This one that looks like a cattail with an orange or blue cap. That one is. Have the numbers. 12, 18, 7. I just want to like show
Sorry,
the photos I have.
It's really hard to hear you.
Sorry.
What did you say?
I have. Is this better? Like, can you hear me better?
That's a lot better.
Okay. I have a couple plants, and I just want to like show him the drawings and see if he like knows what they are and stuff. I have the numbers.
Okay. Go for it. Just let me know. Alright. We'll take a look at the tall mushroom that resembles a cattail. But with an orange or blue-brown cap on the top. Take a look at that. And we'll go, that there is a torch stalk. As you can probably figure out by the name, many residents down here who lack the ability to see particularly well in the darkness use those to light the way. And the way they light it up is they get a source of flame, however big or small, and they kind of light the torch stalk. There is gas within it that lights it.
How long does it usually burn for?
Well, that depends. Also, not all of them are perfect. Some of them don't particularly light well. Some do. But for those that do, they last for a particularly long while. I believe, if I remember correctly, they last anywhere from 20 to 24, 25 hours. Yes. Important detail, however, and I would suggest you be cautious since you... Do you have one on you right now?
I don't think so.
Okay. especially if you come across one and plan to use it. But some of them, when you light them, have too much, and what happens then is it explodes, which may be harmful for you, especially for my worshippers, the Myconids, is they don't do particularly well with fire.
I will keep that in mind.
Yes, please. Now then, I'll take a look at the other one. The tall, tube-shaped one. The bioluminescent one. Number 18. That one, aptly named a nightlight, is exactly that. It is a light in the middle of the night, which in the case of the Underdark is always. Nothing particularly special about it. It emits a bright light. However, if it's ever uprooted, this light dissipates after just a few seconds. So it's not really as well used for lighting purposes, but for places such as, and we'll kind of point to upstairs, like up to the ceiling, for places like the Myconian Empire or other empires that are more stationary, they are well used, commonly used.
If they're replanted, do they like get the light back, or is it just gone forever if you uproot them?
If you uproot it, it is forever gone, but you can kind of take pieces of it, pieces of the spores or whatnot, and plant them, and it can grow new ones. Not quickly. It's a plant. It will take a while, but
Yeah.
But yes, you cannot simply uproot it and then put it somewhere else, the same one, and it's not going to get its light back. And lastly, this one, I'll point to the last one. This one is a more interesting one. It goes by a couple names, but the most common one used is the gourd plant. This is the green vine-like plant. Grows hard, you know, the one with the hard-skinned fruit? Broc? Sorry, what was that? You cut out, I think.
Yeah, the one with that looks like a squash, and the bigger ones are closer to pumpkins.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, this one is very well used down here. It's not as common as many other ones. It's more on the uncommon side, but it is a very useful plant and mushroom here in the Underdark. Many uses. The fruits themselves, I've been told, not very nutritious, but they can be dried to serve as things like baskets or bottles even. It can be eaten, not the greatest, but it can. A lot of animals, critters, people carve into it as a makeshift home. And the seeds can be made into things like arrowheads and whatnot if dried properly. But I would not suggest eating the seeds. The seeds themselves are not particularly good for you. They are very poisonous. That is, of course, if you prepare them well, but I don't believe any of you are specialists in that field, so I would not suggest it. But if it is well prepared, like say if you go to an empire and you find them offering it, and it is well prepared. And it smells good. That's a sign it is edible. Yes. And the last but not least, the leaves of the plant can also be made into other things. I believe some merchants told me they use it for things called soap.
Oh,
Soap?
that's very useful.
Mm-hmm.
That's very useful.
Soap? Do I know what soap is?
Up to you. Make an intelligence check if you want.
Oh no, stinky mushroom.
Wait. Is soap a thing
Ew.
in the Myconid colony? Let's go with
Not
that
really.
first. Okay.
No.
What's soap?
It is a thing that most other mortals use to bathe themselves in, or with.
Can you just go in water?
Apparently, many other mortals, unlike Myconids, can contract diseases if they do not wash themselves well enough. They become susceptible to the environments. Myconids are... they have more unique physiologies. They're not susceptible to such things.
What about honey then? I shove my face into his fur.
Well, honey is special, I suppose.
Oh. Honey.
Badger.
Does he smell?
Nah, he smells great to you.
Oh. Oh, he smells so good. Honey. Well,
Oh
Giesler
no.
smells good to me, so if he smells good to me,
I'll take a sniff at honey.
Honey smells like dirt. And just very earthy smells. Just, yeah. Also a bit of sweat in there, you think. But You've smelled
Yes,
worse, but-
delicious. It smells great.
oh,
better.
you hear that? Didn't hear Game Bay know that was a sniff 100%.
Right. Is there anything else you need assistance with?
That's it for now, but thank you.
Oh
course.
no, there's something else I would like to ask. What do you know about the Ghoul Army?
I know quite a bit.
Like too many of them?
Oh yes. There is a ridiculous amount of them. I lost count. Many years ago. Their numbers
Oh,
are
that's not good.
countless, and every day they grow more.
Shit. Okay. And who's the leader?
Those would be the generals. The 4 of them, or 3 of them now. And they'll-
Okay, so not
they'll
a
kinda
singular
nod
leader.
at you
All right.
guys, like, well done.
Cool. So you just gotta fight 3 of more of those guys. Easy.
Very likely, yes. As a matter of fact, it is also highly likely that some of them, if not all of them, will now be seeking you out to kill
That
you.
shouldn't be a problem, right?
I would hope not. But yes, it is very likely they will come and seek you out. They know not currently where you are, but give it enough time, the numbers that they have, it is highly likely they will eventually find out your location and attempt to eliminate you. It is rare for an individual, you see, to be able to harm a general. Much less so to actually kill one for good.
Oh, alright. So, hey guys, maybe we should try to lay low for a bit. You know, just in case.
I'm
Probably a good idea.
sorry. My mind wasn't there for a good second. Could someone give me spark notes, please?
Many goose.
Okay.
3 generals left.
Fuck.
And they may or
We
may
ha-
not hunt us.
Do we have to fight the generals?
Yes.
Can we just like avoid them?
Oh, I would love to avoid them.
Well, if you manage to find an exit out of the Underdark, then I believe there is a possibility, yes.
Well, we still have a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I would.
Godfried said the exit would only open like a month after we came, right? So we still have, what, 28 days?
The gates open after a month?
That's what he said, I think.
So this Godfried knows when the gates are open and closed?
Apparently.
Oh, he got us here, so he knew exactly when it was gonna open.
I see.
But the thing is, you probably know this. The drow, they're guarding them.
Oh yeah,
But
forgot about that.
yeah, there's a. I'm thinking. Yeah. The drow are guarding it. They're not nice.
Indeed. I have been told the drow are not particularly fond of cooperating with others. I have an alliance of sorts with them. It is not particularly high. It's not a particularly high standing relationship with them. Especially since their main god isn't particularly the most understanding of types. But perhaps it is worth potentially seeking them out and establishing a alliance of sorts, potentially. See if you can potentially bypass this law of theirs, or at the very least figure out why it's in place. I myself would have asked or gotten the answer, but unfortunately their god does not wish to speak about it.
I think they're the ones keeping everyone trapped down here. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point. They know when it comes. They guard it. But they're just mean. They're literally gatekeeping.
They'll kind of shrug. At the end of the day, it is up to you all to figure that out now, isn't it? I am simply here to support you and defend my people. But I am open to offer advice, suggestions, and information, of course.
I'd like some advice.
Of course. What type of advice would you like?
How best to redeem myself in the eyes of Fuzzbutt. As I mentioned earlier, my performance last battle was pitiful, and I ran away. And when I tried to talk to my patron, he didn't answer. And I feel that running from the pain is, all I know. It's not one of the things he is happy about. So I have to redeem myself, and I was wondering if you knew any ways or anything really.
Now, I must first state it is a bit bold of you to ask of advice of how to appease another god, and asking that of another god. But excusing that, I know not the rationality of other gods, especially those outside of the Green Pantheon. I do not inherently agree with them, so I do not know how you could curry favor with them. But one thing I will inform you of, albeit it's not much advice, more information, is the connection that individuals have down here is thinned when it comes to contacting deities from up above, and likewise, vice versa. So perhaps there is a way to establish a stronger connection once you find a way out, or find the reasoning behind this thinned connection, as it is yet another thing I do not know.
Thank you. That's actually quite helpful. Definitely, I'm feeling that I should be taking this time to better evaluate how best to appease my god while the communication is thin.
Indeed.
Thank you.
I've got a question as well. When we were in the temple where the general was, I heard a voice a couple times talking to me. Do you know who that could be?
I'm assuming you're referring to a voice that is not one of your allies, correct?
Well, yeah, it wasn't anyone talking. It was a woman's voice.
What did it say?
Shit, what did it say? My memory.
You can make an intelligence check.
Sure. Let me do it first.
You can go to the other button to access the basic / straight checks. Just make a straight intelligence check.
I'm looking for that button. Hold on.
Very top.
Very top.
It's
Very
orange
top.
button.
Other here. Intelligence. That's 0. Oh, 19.
Ooh.
Alright. Give me a second.
I know she said something for me in the battle. She told me to fight. But she said something else when I was drinking the water in the pool.
Yeah, it was. I think the primary point was she was saying, "Do not fear your gift, embrace it."
She said, "Do not fear your gift, embrace it."
And you say you started receiving these messages, shall we call them, after you partook in the water?
After I drank the water, yes. I had a vision of like plants and flowers growing all over the place when I did.
Yes, well, if I had to surmise, it was probably a pseudo hallucination that occurred when you partook in the water. The temple was of Cimarron, if I had to imagine. Of all the deities that are worshipped down here, of all the deities from up above that are worshipped down here, the only one that has any sizable, reasonable amount of worshippers would be Cimarron, who is the deity of wildlife, evolution. From what I remember, from my interactions with them, they are a odd bunch. They partake in a number of ceremonies involving hallucinogens, hunts, running among animals, dressing themselves with the bones of creatures, things like that. I don't know anything much other than that.
Also, I think Dismay would like the last part. He already dressed in bones.
There's a surprising lack of good quality bones down here.
I think
Perhaps
they're
you will
probably
find
all, like,
some
decomposing.
more along the way.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna find much bones here. Wait, if I'm a plant, do I not have bones?
No.
And then, like, because I'm a plant, is it like my plant fiber muscles or something like that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I think it would be weirder if you had bones.
It would. I had to ask them. Oh my gosh, just wait. Yeah, no way you're gonna find bones here.
Crushing his spirit.
I mean, like here, and I'm like pointing like at the ground, and then like, you know, like the colony. There's
Don't the
mushrooms.
drow live here? They have bones, right?
Outside of the big pit of bones, the basement of the decaying bodies.
Oh, well, composting?
Yeah,
Calcium.
I figured they slowly break down too.
Fertilizer.
As you guys are talking about that, Sarah begins to start waking up. And as she does so, you'll hear Torquemada mutter, and another one's gonna join the piles soon.
Just wait.
And Sarah starts waking up. Sarah, you are tied up again.
Oh my god.
I do nothing. My expression becomes dull.
Bag over your head.
Yep.
I don't
Right.
think they're doing too well. Both of them.
Yeah, I heard them fighting at night.
Oh, Grandpa, before I forget, do you know what a pearl is?
A pearl? Like
A pearl?
the gem?
Is it a gem? I don't know much about it.
It is a form of gem, yes.
Oh. Do you think I could find one here?
Finding one in the wilderness, likely not. Finding one through a merchant, especially one from the Lepidon Empire, likely, yes.
Oh. What about here? I mean, like, sometimes they pass through here, right?
Sometimes, but
Sometimes.
we do not hoard things that are unnecessary. We simply buy what we need. Through trade, of course.
Oh yeah, we don't do that whole gold thing, do we?
Not particularly, no. Only some of you expansionists do that out of necessity. But typically, no, we do not do common coin for product exchange.
Oh.
You know,
I start
maybe that
playing with one of my
Mothman we met. Maybe that Mothman we met has some. He had some cool stuff.
I didn't spell that right.
Mothman.
Ripples.
Ripples.
Ripple.
That's
Oh,
his
Ripple?
name.
Plural?
Ripple.
Ripple.
Singular.
Ripple.
Ripple.
No S.
No
One
S.
ripple. Singular.
He has no S.
She's like repeating this very awkwardly. You know, like it's like when you're learning a new language. It's repeating it again and again. Ripple.
Ripple.
Okay, well.
How do we find him?
Can we go to the Lepidon Empire? Oh wait, he's a traveling merchant though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There are
I
merchants
think he's
still
also
in the
like really
Lepidon.
far away.
Oh, did he say he was going far?
Well, he teleported us here, but it was going to be like 14 days or something of the sort.
Oh. Yeah, I guess he would be far, huh?
Best case scenario is probably still 12 days away.
Oh. So in that case then, Grandpa, do we have honey here?
Badger?
No, like like it's like gold color. I think it's sweet.
Not that I'm aware of. But perhaps some residents have some.
Cool. I'll ask Papa. Yeah. Okay. That's all for me. I'm gonna go climb on the honey. Whoop. Oh yeah, catapult.
I was wondering how long it was gonna take for it. He's just like that over there. His corpse is just slowly rotting now.
Grandpa, could
You
you
should
dig a
say a
hole?
few words.
Or I guess you'll just take him.
Of course. But I overheard you saying, or some of you saying you wanted to give him a farewell.
Yes.
Flies are starting to buzz around him now.
Smells. Is Galga and Seer okay?
Galga's sleeping. Sarah's just motionless on the ground, I think.
Can I go wake up Galga? I'm gonna poke him. Wake up. Wake up.
Galga, you get rudely woken up. Not
Did I
really
get a full-
rudely, but
Did I get a full?
Galga!
No.
Did I get a full rest? No, damn
No.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna go say goodbye to Capelpool. I figured you would wanna say something because you like know stuff.
I do.
Yes.
Here, I'll do that.
No.
Just to be like, he's
no.
not really rested up yet.
I think I seriously need to rest. I don't think I'll recover from the fight.
Oh. You can do it at my house. Probably. No offense, Grandpa. It's probably less stinky.
None taken.
Okay. He's gonna shuffle here and like tired.
Is Seer still tied? Seer's still tied up?
Yeah, it just gets dragged as soon as I walk.
Oh.
There's like a 1 foot like rope from my arm to her leg.
Let's go say goodbye to him. I'm gonna leave this to somebody else.
Just gonna say goodbye
Just say
to
it's
him. Everyone
obituary.
stands looking at each other.
We are gathered here today to talk about Apapold. He thought we were gods and he was wrong, but he
Try not to laugh while you're saying a picture. This is supposed to be solemn, but I'm like trying to hold in my laughter.
but he was a good guy and he stuck with us when we needed him most. And that's what's really important.
He was loyal to the end.
Sure, friends, not food. He was a good one.
His faith was unwavering.
I guess it's my turn to talk. I'm tired and I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm sorry that I made a deal that I couldn't bribe you. Yep. Ow.
Rest in peace,
Very
my
nice.
friend.
We'll keep you in our hearts, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Compost to
nice.
compost.
Very nice.
Compost to compost.
Vine will sprout out. Grab all the Capelpool. He will return to the earth. He'll raise him up. Start pulling him in. But then he'll stop. No point wasting this. Start shaking his corpse in the air. And his pouch will like drop to the ground. The spear stays on the ground. And there you are. And then he'll just get sucked up. Oh crap.
That was okay.
Completely unfazed.
It's a bunch of stuff on the ground. Now that used to be Capelpools.
Hey, what?
You know, hey, go, let's get you back to my house so Papa can care for you. You can sleep in the bed. Same with you.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Can I pick up Capapold stuff?
Don't forget about Seer's stuff.
Right. Broc. I'm moving you over there. You gotta pick up his stuff. He's got a couple things there. First of all, he's got a primitive spear. His trusty red thing that he poked a couple things with. Other than that, there are 3 pouches. Nothing more, nothing less. Looking at the pouches, the first one has a bunch of pebbles in it. That's it. The second one has a bunch of just moss, but the pouch is tiny, so just a little bit of moss in there. Nothing else in there. And then the last piece, there is a small piece of like a silver metal in there, like a clunk of metal.
I love this guy. What a legend.
Oh yeah, isn't that like the glowy rock that glows when it's night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That is indeed.
Can I just double check that the pebbles and moss are just pebbles and moss and not anything different?
There are just pebbles and moss. There's
just pebbles and moss.
There's no
Okay.
check to make here. You look at it and you go, this is
Did
literally
he eat
just
the pebbles like they were
pebbles.
snacks?
And then like the moss, and you're like, this is just moss that he probably peeled off a
Alright,
rock
cool,
at some
cool.
point. Probably the same place he got the pebbles.
Yes,
No, very
you're
important
like-
adventuring gear.
If you guys are like 10 years old walking home from school, you pick up random rocks. That's the feeling I get from Cavapul with his pebbles.
I used to steal
love it.
decorative rocks from my neighbor.
Oh,
I had a a shoebox full of white rocks.
Brock, do you take the... So what are you taking exactly?
I'll take all of it with me, and then like the next opportunity we have, I'm gonna like make an actual like I'm gonna bury the stuff because I don't want to keep it.
Alright,
Um,
make
I'll
an
keep
investigation check.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
woo!
Start taking the things.
Nice.
The silver metal that you take up, you notice that there is something on it, sorta. There has been an engraving of some kind made into it. The engraving is the exact symbol. He's not there. Give me a second. The exact symbol, if you hover over him, it's the exact symbol that's on his shoulders and that was on his face. And that red marking. But it's been kind of etched into the rock.
Maybe it's like his clan or something.
And as you hold it, Turkmer will see it and go, "Oh, the Koatoa had a piece of lunarium. Interesting."
What is that?
Lunarian?
That is such
Oh.
a fun name.
Yes, the metal there. It is called lunarium down here. It is a common metal, very useful. It glows when it is nighttime, and is really the only common indicator of time in the Underdark.
Rock and roll.
Okay.
Nice. Well, I have this, and I'll take out the snow globe. I think it also tells time. It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
All right.
Oh, before I forget as well, how many days did you say you were here before the general encounter?
Wasn't it like 2? Was it like a day and a half?
I'll put like 2, and then like change to 3, and then to 2 again.
And I'll guess 4.
I see.
I swear I thought we were like on our second day.
Less than a week.
As far as I can tell from my glowing sickle here, it's been about 2 days. It's lit up only twice, from my count.
Well, if it helps
Not
in any
including
way,
last night, though.
yes, if it
Yeah, I
helps in
think
any
we're
way,
on the third day.
when you were all knocked out, your scythe there was glowing. Or not scythe, sickle.
So we're definitely on our 3rd day then.
Correct. Or I think. I don't know, you tell me.
I guess it would have
Simply
technically
open.
been the passing of the 3rd night, so we should be on our 4th day. Thank you, Broc.
Cool.
We've been here for 4 days and all this shit happened already. What's gonna happen the rest of the month? That's
Hopefully you
been
don't
a
die.
very packed 4 days.
So that brings us to Lunaris 24th is the current date.
There's just like the name of the rock.
Not quite.
No?
No, it would be Lunaris 23rd or 24th.
What did I say?
Oh, wait.
24th?
No, I meant 25th, 26th. Wow, I messed that up so bad.
Oh, okay. So there must have been a day in there. Maybe I'm missing the one where we slept outside in Lemon's tiny hut. I might be missing that. So 25th.
So it's the day of the 25th, and at night it turns to the 26th.
At night when it glows. So when we faced the boss, that would have been the 24th. And then we did our long rest here with Torquemir. So now it is the day of the 25th.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. Somebody
We need to
grab
keep a
Steel's
calendar.
stuff. I'll
I've
grab
tried.
Steel.
Could you say that again, Aaron?
We're just saying, okay, somebody grab Seer stuff, I'll grab Seer, and I hold her like luggage under my arm.
Alright, I'll take her stuff.
There are some more matters I would like to address, though, before you all.
Yeah?
It is in regards to your actions going forward. As I mentioned, you all have the support of myself and the Mycadid Empire. However, I would like to express further exactly what that means and what you should expect going forward. The Mycadid Empire has never been one built on offense, but one built on unity and defense. We barely have enough people to protect the colony and rely on the strengths of other empires as supports to do things like trade and whatnot. As such, though you have our support, we cannot assist you in regards to going on the offensive. Should you choose to take the fight to the generals, for instance, we unfortunately cannot risk to help you there. But we can offer you some supplies, no trade needed, naturally. Some guidance, as well as some shelter, food, things of that nature. As I mentioned, and for those of you that were not conscious at the time, the other 3 generals will likely seek you all out. To injure a general is rare. It is not something that is commonly possible, but some individuals possess the gift, I suppose. There's not really another word I could use there, but some individuals like yourselves possess the ability to injure the generals. But even still, no one has actually slain a general. As such, you now pose a threat to the Ghoul Empire. What I'm trying to get at is I highly suggest you seek audience with another empire or two. Seek to make allies with them. And, as I mentioned before, the Myconid Empire has many connections. We have many relationships with other empires. We are a relatively peaceful, keeping to ourselves community. So if you are to go to one of the other empires, especially a neighboring one, you should have an easier time forming such an alliance. And it'll kind of point, that hood and that weapon should be more than enough proof for anyone that you have Torquebear, my favor, should assist you. You are free, obviously, to do what you wish. But if I may offer some paths you may take if you so choose, I would suggest you potentially make an alliance with either the Quaggoth Empire, if you seek a more offensive support. If you seek support more financially and information-wise, the Lepidon Empires are the best. And if perhaps you wish to seek an audience with the Drow Empire, they are perhaps the most difficult to form an alliance with. I don't think I need to explain why, but should you, they are most likely the most beneficial in all aspects, and may give you some insight on how to leave here. Maybe. Unlikely, but better than any other empire.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, that didn't do the enter stuff that I was doing.
Also, Broc, maybe you want to ask some questions about that.
About the drow?
I don't know, you're asking questions in chat.
Well, I didn't want to talk back to the guy that just like I don't want to talk back to him I guess I will.
Up to you. I just see you typing,
Yeah.
you're curious.
Wait, Torquemir, did you, just to clarify, if nobody's ever killed a general before, then were you just like expecting us to fail?
To slay the general of Rot? Not necessarily, no. There was a possibility, naturally. But you all proved to be gifted. Perhaps I haven't made myself clear, apologies. I am still hesitant on sharing certain information, but that test that I made you all go through, that this one, and I'll kind of pull out I'll pull out Cabopul's head.
No,
That this from his chest.
no.
That this one met his demise at. And I'll suck him back in.
Yeah.
The test was to see if you
Why?
possessed the gift. The rock that you all shattered. That was the gift. That was the sign that you were gifted. If you could shatter the rock, that means you could hurt the general. So you proved to be worth my time, and proved to not immediately be deserving of joining the pile I'll kind of motion back to the entrance that you guys kind of pass with the body, the pile of bodies. So I gave you a chance to prove yourself further, which was to defeat the Genel of Rot, which clearly you have proven yourselves.
Okay. Thanks.
I have one last question.
What is it?
Aside from my cloak, why did you reward me the way that you did?
To have more freedom, to be able to separate from the colony. Physically, at least.
Yes, that.
Well, naturally it's because it's what you wanted. And you clearly showed to be worthy, gifted. So I granted you your wish.
Wait, how did you know that's what I wanted? I mean, why do you think that's what I want?
Mushi,
Yes,
I am a god of decay.
yes,
I am the ruler of the Myconid Empire.
yes.
You were born, raised, and lived here all your life. I know a lot about all people who worship me and who reside here in the Myconid Empire.
Oh,
You are not the first to receive that boon, but you
Wait.
are one of very few.
there's been others? Like other Myconids who also left?
Of course,
oh,
I know not of their states today, but perhaps in your travels, who knows, you may come across one,
oh,
preferably alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm pretty content with all the answers I got. Well, that's all from me now, I'm pretty sure, I think.
Right. So, as you all, I will give you the time that you need. Some of you have still not rested up. Looks again at these two. Some of you have yet to rest up well. I will give you your time to rest, discuss things amongst yourselves, and decide what you wish to do going forward, which path you wish to take. I wish you the best of luck, as it, I imagine, will be a long time until we speak again. I will also need some time to rest, as I'm quite drained from using quite a lot of my influence the last 24 hours. So, I wish you the best of luck. You are free to return and leave the Myconid Empire as you wish. Oh, and of course, how could I have forgotten? Whilst you all were unconscious, on the verge of death, struggling to come back and, join the living, I instructed my people to build a sturdy cart for you to use on your travels. It is waiting outside, along with some of the Myconids, expansionists actually. Came into contact with a wandering group of drow traders. And I instructed them to make an offer to them, and I acquired a giant lizard for use with the cart. That will be your steed also. I would suggest you not harm it, unless you wish to walk on foot. That is up to you, but I hope you have the intellect to realize how bad of an idea that is.
Oh, the music. Oh, what does it eat?
I'll shrug. Meat, plants. I'm not quite sure.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Just another thing you all will have to figure out.
We've done plenty of that.
Well, I will be awaiting eagerly for news on you folks going forward, and in particular, I eagerly await news of your discoveries pertaining to leaving the Underdark and whatnot. Good luck.
Thanks, Grandpa. Take care of your health while we're away.
I'm a god.
You said you were tired.
Of course. And vines will start coming down from the ceiling to grab a hold of everyone. Good luck. You'll see them slowly start turning back into regular mushrooms.
Wow.
Yeah, like a party.
But we'll take this next moment before we continue to take another break.
Woo.
Cool.
Ooh, what an adventure!
We'll be back in like 3 minutes or so. Just a quick break.
Okay.
I thought we were ending a bit early. I'm surprised.
I
Oh.
think there's still more like role-playing-ish stuff to do, I guess. So
Yeah.
I really want to bury Capapult's pebbles and moss and spear. Just like let it have a little grave. I might ask you if we can do it in Moo's backyard.
that would work. That would work. Also, new lore for me and for everyone that the Myconids were up above originally.
That's exciting. That's new.
Yeah.
That's
Because
cool.
I was like, we have sunlight sensitivity, like in our race, or in our ancestry. That's what Gabe calls it now. And so I was like, like I just assumed, just from here. Which at that point it makes sense. We've been here down below for like centuries.
Mhm.
But like, dang.
He did say that most Myconids are from the Underdark, and some are from, I assume the Prematerial plane. But so I think like aside from like the evolution thing of like being there for a long time, it's probably like a different type of Myconid than the ones that came down originally. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like how there's different kinds of elves. And there are different kinds of Myconids as well, but it just kind of pertains to this colony, it feels like so far.
Right back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Ahron, chat if you're big.
I kind of need to go. I was expecting this to end a bit earlier, like 10. I'm really sorry. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Or
fine.
am I
we
gonna
can...
miss something? Am I gonna miss something crazy? Like, you guys can continue without me, and I can just be the silent, broody guy that I've been all session.
Sure. You can go
Okay.
for another 20 minutes then, if you need to get going now. I don't think you're gonna
Alright,
miss
yeah.
anything crazy.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys. Bye.
Alright,
worries.
take care.
Good night.
Have a good
Have a
night.
good night.
Good night.
Alright, well I guess that's 5, that's all, that's what we have.
Mm.
Alright.
Let's go.
New boss, let's go.
Oh gosh.
Imagine, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. Meet our new
Alright.
pet lizard.
You guys,
Let's go.
You guys return back to the surface, back to the Myconid Empire. There
do
are
you
a
see
number
the
of
cart?
the guards still around. You do not.
Sorry, what did you say? Aaron?
The cart.
Oh, okay, it's not here. I'm guessing.
No, you guys come outside. You guys don't see the cart. You don't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Notice. You do see that like the large death caps that are kind of surrounding the elder cap.
Oh,
Yeah, here,
It's
I'll
hidden.
keep
Oh.
one of them.
there you go. We're going back to my house.
Very well then. Our Lord has instructed us to inform you that should you wish to take the cart, it is waiting for you on the southern side. And no point down there.
Oh, okay.
Nod.
Bye.
They all nod.
Alrighty. You should probably go so Galga and Seer can sleep. Because we wouldn't want them being exhausted if we're leaving. That's just bad for all of us.
Yep.
I agree.
Boop, 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 boop. Somewhere over here.
Does anyone have a light or something currently?
There's enough glowing mushrooms around, I'm sure.
Okay.
I imagine.
Oh yeah, you're blind. Give me a second.
Hey, no, there's mushrooms. There's glowing mushrooms.
Mushrooms!
There are, yeah.
Me and Bishop hold hands the whole way so we don't like.
Yeah.
I'll just do that, just to make it easier.
Oh wow, this is the original color. This is weird. To
Where you guys going?
my house.
Oh, alright.
We're at the wrong place.
Here, I'll put a little.
Ooh. This little bed here.
Let's go. I want to give your dad a huge hug when I see him. Just like,
Papa.
oh my god, no! And then just like fully pick him up.
Papa, I'm alive. So is Honey.
Oh. I'll turn around. Oh. Mushi.
Papa.
You're back.
Mhm.
Hello, mister.
Moo.
Hi, Moo!
Hello. And then I slip by him and find a bed and just lie down.
Yeah, he needs to sleep. So does this one.
Oh. Okay. Moo's home is Mushi's home. And Mushi's home is all your friends' home.
Moo, could I bury something in your backyard?
A second. I don't think Moose spoke common.
Yeah.
No,
He
he's
did.
speaking
I thought he
speaking
did last
undercommon.
time.
Did he? Oh no, he did.
Because
Yeah,
I
you're
thought
right.
last
You're
time
right.
we
You're
went
right.
over
You're right.
and he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like, "Oh, your friends don't speak undercommon."
Yeah. It's like they were talking just fine last time.
Old token. I forgot I updated it.
Whoopsies.
All right.
Aren't Galga and Seer still binded to each
Yeah, I'm
other?
gonna give the rope to the bishop and then go to sleep.
Okay.
Here, take this.
Okay, you guys can just sleep next to each other.
What are you looking to plant?
Some rocks for sentimental reasons.
Oh. Okay. No problem.
Thank you. Do you have a shovel?
Oh, of course. One moment. I'll go to this little house. I'll pull out a shovel. There you go.
Thank you so much. I'll bring this right back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the back. Bishop, do you want to come bury some stuff with me?
Yeah. I'll go dragging Seer with me.
We'll go to the.
Oh boy.
All right.
Over here, I think, right?
There. This is like the farmland right there.
Oh.
Sure.
All right. Start digging a hole. There's a bunch of myconids outside, also working on their fields, and they kind of look over to you, kind of confused. And then in the back,
It's
Amu's
not my
like
head.
waving his hand. And
I'll
they're like,
help
"Oh,
digging
no,
like a dog.
Alright. Bishop starts digging like a dog, taking dirt behind her.
When it's deep enough, I'll put in catapult stuff, except for the lunarium, which I will keep. Put the dirt back over it. Whisper like ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and then get going.
Oh.
Go move his shovel back.
Alright. Oh, thank you. We'll take the shovel back. As Galga starts sleeping.
Damn it. Papa, look.
Oh, look, you're awake. Hello, Seer. You look very different.
Hello, Seer.
Perfect.
I just thought of a really bad joke. I'm gonna post it in the Discord though.
Saying anything.
Dear, oh my god. Seer, do you have anything you want to say to us, maybe?
Can you let me go first?
Well, I don't really know how to do that. These are very complicated knots.
It's a simple knot. There's,
It
you
doesn't
have,
look very simple. I think
you
Galga's
have
pretty good
an
with rope.
axe. Cut the
I'm not gonna
rope.
cut you with an axe.
Just cut the rope. You won't cut me.
I don't think I should do that. I think I should wait until Galga's awake and see what he wants to do. Because it's his rope.
Oh, it's not.
It's actually
You-
my rope.
Oh, well, Mushy, what do you want to do with the rope?
I don't know. I gave it to Galga, so it's his now. I'm just saying.
I guess do you want me to cut the rope, or do you want to leave the rope around Seer?
I don't want to take responsibility for this, so we'll wait for Galga.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, then I'm also gonna wait for
again.
Galga. Seer, do you
Hey,
want to
Seer.
maybe apologize for directly causing my death?
I did apologize.
No, you
No, you
didn't.
didn't.
I did. You couldn't
No,
hear
you
me
didn't.
because Galga knocked me out.
Well, that doesn't count because you can't just say an apology to no one. That's not how it works.
That's not
Well-
sincere either.
Look,
It's
Ah, sincere.
you can't spell sincere without seer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Broc, I'm very sorry that you died. That was not part of my plan.
That was a really terrible apology, and I don't accept it.
What was your plan?
I'll like my
Stand
bag
there
of holding. I like my bag of holding back then.
No, that's not how this works.
Yeah, it is. I'm the one who bought it.
You can't
You're the one
ungift a
who's
gift
tied up.
because
Yeah.
you're in a bad mood.
Then
That is
you
true.
then why won't you accept my apologies?
Because it wasn't a good apology, and you didn't take any responsibility for your actions.
Exactly.
I did take responsibility.
See,
Am I?
No,
Did I not
just
die?
apologizing. Words aren't enough. You need to show with your actions here.
How am I
I
gonna
don't
do
think
that
the
when I'm
words
tied?
for now.
What we can tell, you're annoyed with us. You don't like us.
Yes, because I keep asking to be untied, and yet you guys do not untie me
Why are you even here with us if you hate us so much?
because I was paid to.
Seer, I just think like because when you apologized, you just said like sorry you died, but it was your fault that I died. So I would like to hear you say that you are sorry for causing my death, and that therefore you are acknowledging your actions and your responsibility in what happened and apologizing for it. And that's how you do a proper apology.
I believe my exact words. I'm sorry that you died. It was not part of my plan.
Yeah, but that doesn't acknowledge that it was your fault. It's just sorry this
I think
happened.
it
I didn't
does.
want it to happen.
Exactly. I acknowledge it was my fault.
But that's a different than no.
You want me
That's
to
a
say
different thing.
You want me to say the exact
I
words?
would like
I'm
you to
sorry.
give me a
Yes.
sincere apology where you acknowledge your actions and how they contributed
I'm
to
sorry
me
I
dying.
didn't slaughter you myself. Is that more better?
That's it. She's staying tied.
No, that's the opposite.
Yeah.
You're
Then
not very good at not burning bridges.
Yeah, you know, I
You're-
really like everyone in here, but you make it really hard.
well, that's how life
I
is.
am trying. That is 100% your fault.
I get along with pretty much everybody, and I'm trying very hard to get along with you, and it's very difficult.
Look,
Exactly.
did you
And I feel like
look?
it would be a
you guys
lot
want me to
easier
say
if you
that
put in even a little
if
bit of
I
effort.
started attacking right away, you guys would have died a lot quicker.
I don't,
No,
and I don't
don't
know
think
how you
so.
mean.
I think
no,
Brock
that
wouldn't
that
have died.
that math
I-
doesn't make sense. No.
It will. It just it does.
No, can you explain what you mean though? Like genuinely?
Well, I asked for an item. I did not receive it. Now, if I started attacking, I would have hit you guys more than I probably hit the enemy, and that would have not been my own
Why?
volition. Trust me, I was trying to prevent that. Why?
I don't.
What?
That doesn't
Why
make sense
would
to me. I don't understand how that works.
See, I can't explain why, because it's really hard to explain. And even if I did, you guys wouldn't believe me.
Try
Oh,
me.
yes.
I've heard a lot of things in
What
my
is
life.
with this defeatist attitude? You didn't even try.
We are literally in the Underdark. I think there's not very many things that can be shocking. A god just gave me a giant axe. There's, like, I think you can tell us and we'd probably believe you.
If you untie me, I'll tell you the full story.
I can't untie you.
Yes, you can. Can't and
I
won't are
can't
two
because
different
Galga will
things.
get mad at me.
That's not because you can't. It's because you won't.
Ooh. I'm sensing a lot of tension.
You're very perceptive.
Thank you.
There is indeed a lot of tension here.
We will
Look,
start.
you want me to tell you
Yeah.
everything or not?
I just don't have any guarantee that you won't, like, run away or attack us or something.
I was
Also don't
paid to be
appreciate-
here. Why would I run away?
I mean, you let
I
Brock die.
don't know. You do so
And
many
yourself,
weird stuff
actually.
all the time.
Yeah.
Look, theoretically, even if I try to run away, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you, maybe, or 6. I wouldn't get far. I'm also in a completely different body that I do not know.
Yeah, that's weird.
So can you just untie me?
I don't want to make this call. Galga's sleeping. He's like the, he's the guy.
Who's gonna
What?
start handing out sandwiches?
That's a piss?
Sandwiches.
Says please.
Oh.
Thank you.
Do they have crickets?
Oh my god. Okay, there's no way I'm
Oh my
rolling
God.
fucking 1s or 2s on
How have
this.
you rolled?
Of
How
course.
many twos
There-
have you rolled today?
There's
You
no
rolled a
fucking
natural-
way.
Choose.
You rolled a natural
gave
20 that there's
one
disadvantage.
time, and everything else has been below 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
That's
Do you want to try to just dish out some rolls then, just to double check?
15, 13,
Oh, okay.
15.
All right. Okay.
Okay, what the
just bad
fuck?
luck.
Nah.
That feels
I
bad.
think game's toggling me to roll low.
Yeah, I'm busy moving around. What do you mean?
Like, oh, is this a serious roll?
Who's gonna
Dude.
start smacking the sandwich on you, like poking you, realizing that you're
I'm-
kind of tied up? You can't really.
Even if I roll low roll, I'm still telling the truth that I'm not gonna run. Like I'm being sincere.
She
I
did
will look at Broc. It's like
step in when things were bad.
maybe. You know, I'll sit her down on a chair and I'll start untying her.
Oh yeah.
I have your word, right?
Yes, you have my word.
Okay.
But you'll like explain things to us.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
start now.
There's no
Okay.
you don't need to fight.
Now you can eat your sandwich. Hands you the sandwich. See,
Thank you.
he'll go back and just sit on the ground looking at everyone.
What's the sandwich made of again? Was it crickets?
Yeah.
Also, where is my stuff? Why am I barefoot?
What? You're not barefoot.
No, I
No, it's just
I-
your
It's just your
like
bag.
your bag.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was just my bag. Okay, where's my bag?
It's right here. There
Bag
you
of
go.
weapons. So you're
Yep.
looking through all
Okay.
your stuff now?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Allow me to go into your character really quick and start taking out some stuff. All right. All right. As you're looking through your bag, you'll notice a few things are missing.
Mhm.
For starters, the wanted poster. It's gone.
Gone. Okay, I'll remove that.
The other thing, which is, yeah, I think only one other thing was gone, or that's
Nope.
missing. Which is probably more noticeable to you. The black rock, it's gone.
How could they? How it's not in my backpack. It was not in my chest.
Well, I searched
Out.
you for an hour.
Did you roll higher than my investigation check? Than the
don't know.
investigation?
I don't know, honestly.
They rolled, you know.
rolled higher than-
Somebody has your rock.
Oh yeah, I didn't take that.
When you were
Yeah.
unconscious on your way here.
Look, okay. I'm gonna need that rock
She's
back.
too
Whoever
silent.
took it.
Well, Sierra, can we just like talk a little
Nope,
bit first
I'm
because
not
Galga's
nope.
asleep and none of us know what you're talking about.
That wasn't the deal. Come on.
Well, the deal.
I
untied
why are
you.
Why are you taking my
See,
shit?
this is why nobody likes you.
Why are you taking my shit?
I didn't take anything. I don't even know what you're
Somebody
talking about.
did.
I just want to sit down and have like a conversation with you. But every time we talk, it's very antagonistic.
We want
Look.
you. You know, we want to trust you, but you make it so hard.
Give me the rock, and you'll trust, and I can trust.
We don't have it.
Somebody has the rock.
Oh my god.
You're such a child.
Look, I just
That's
want that
coming
rock.
from a literal child.
Trust me, it will be better off if we all have the if I have the rock.
Why do you even want it in
Can
the
you
first
explain
place?
why?
Because if I don't have it, all of you will die.
Can you explain
doubt it.
why? Explain why.
You want the long answer or the short one?
The
I would like the one that makes sense.
Wrong answer.
Okay. Sure.
Because you don't tell us anything. How are we supposed to know? How are we supposed to trust you? You literally, even yourself died. And we brought you back. We're trying. Well, they're trying. You're not
Yeah,
even
you
giving them a
kinda-
chance.
You kind of owed us, you know, a little bit because we brought you back.
I never asked to be brought back, but sure.
You know what? You can leave this party then. I'm sick and tired of you, Seer.
Look, I'll tell you everything. I just want
Oh.
the rock.
can you just explain why you want it? Because if you explain why you want it, then people, if it's a good reason and we all agree, then whoever has it or wherever it is, we can find it.
I feel like if I explain, you guys are not gonna probably give it to me. Either
You
way.
can't
So then
keep
that would be
asking things
What?
from us and not giving us anything in return. This is not how it works.
Yeah,
I'm
just
sorry,
I
I'm not
won the
giving you
rock
guys
is not a
anything.
give good reason.
I did not give you anything in return, so I didn't give you guys a bag of holding. No, okay.
Listen,
That was
listen
your
to me.
choice.
Listen to me. I'm not talking about physical things. I am talking about goodwill. I am talking about being an actual person to the other people that you are working and living with. I'm
I have physically not harmed any one of you. I have done
That's a
nothing wrong.
stretch.
Sorry, did you want me to put a blade onto you? Did I put a blade onto you? No.
Jesus.
if
You
you have a
shot
blade on
me.
me, I have a blade on you.
Yeah, I did. Because you're being hella suspicious. Then too.
And if I was doing something, and though
You know what, sir? You even came up to me at one point. You said, if I start attacking the party for like no reason, and I'm like out of control, which means you can go out of control, you told me to put you down.
exactly, I haven't gone under control. I'm trying to keep myself from going out of control.
Why? Just talk to us. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be. Give us something to work with so that we can trust you. Because we've brought you back, but you're not giving us anything in return.
Look, I am more scared of you guys dying than you guys are of yourselves. I'm more scared of me killing you, but with my own hands, like the last people I
Here,
had.
Stop. Just talk to us properly and tell us what is going on. Why do you want this rock so much? That you would let yourself and someone else die, and then you'd have the audacity to say when we brought you back, "Oh, I didn't want to be brought back." Like what?
Okay.
Just please. We're trying to listen to you, and you're making it really difficult. We're trying.
Okay, let's start. I am wanted. You guys should know that. I'm missing the wanted poster in my backpack.
Yep.
Dorkamir took that. He ate
I
it.
did see it.
Sorry.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down now, and I'm gonna be looking at Seer, and I'm listening mode activated.
Now, you guys are probably thinking why I'm wanted. And it's not because I have killed people, which I have, mind you. But it's because of what is with me, or what is attached to me.
Oh, the demon I exorcised?
Yes, sure, that thing, yeah. I don't know what he is. The only thing I know is he wants that rock. And if I don't get that rock, stuff will happen like to the last people I was with will happen. And I am trying to control him, but I can't guarantee that I can keep him at bay all the time.
So is this person just holding you hostage constantly? Because that's a really toxic relationship.
Look, it's the
You need
mutual
me to
benefit.
exorcise you again?
No.
How did he become attached to you in the first place?
Now that is my mother's doing. My mother's doing. Plural, the mothers.
Oh.
They wanted something that they shouldn't have tried. I don't know what. I just know that it's called a Shinigami.
Do you know what this is? What that is?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Do you know what that is here, or do you just know the name?
I just know the name. I know they were trying to create one. I know what the purpose of it is for. It's to collect souls. I don't know why they want the souls.
Do you like your moms?
No.
Okay. Needed this context.
Oh yeah. Look, I only been outside for 2 years. Majority of my life I've been locked in inside a building or a house.
That's so sad.
Well, that explains the lack of social ability.
Bishop, I would literally cut your throat. Shut up.
You're not.
couldn't.
You're not disproving her point.
That's not helping.
Mm-hmm.
So, if this guy thing gets it, do you know what he wants with it? Or like
No.
what he plans to do? Cause like, what if he gets it and then just screws you over even more?
Look, he's really screwing me over by constantly eating away at me. I don't
What?
win in this situation.
Have
Yeah,
you
every
asked
time-
him why he wants it?
Have you tried communicating your needs?
Clearly, she hasn't with us. So, not unreasonable.
sorry. Keep going, Steve.
I like to think that Sarah's just like blank stare, like fuck.
I should have talked to him.
Why did I never thought of it?
Trying to talk to him is like trying to talk to a brick wall. He only wants one thing and one thing only, and that's carnage. He wants to kill everything.
So, wouldn't
And the-
giving this rock be a bad idea then?
Well, the rock is
I
to
don't
keep
wanna
you
give it
guys
to him.
alive.
But what about everyone else?
Well, they're not important right now, are they?
They are.
Oh, yeah.
They're as equally as important.
Look, it's either you guys
especially
or everybody else. I was
I
paid
don't
to
like
keep
that
you guys-
choice.
Well, it's a choice that I have to make. So look, I am sorry I didn't help you guys, but if I got into that fight and took even more and didn't have that rock on me, he would have hit you guys more than he would have hit the other guy. It was not
So
my
you're
plan not.
saying It wouldn't have been you hitting us. It would have been him.
Yes.
You know, it takes like 50% of the seriousness away from when she says she's gonna cut us.
Yeah.
You know, considering it was
I've
somebody
been
else.
spending so much time and effort trying to not hurt you, but now I'm gonna cut you.
Mm-hmm. I am also confused. Badger.
You stay out of this, mole.
She did literally
Rude.
threaten me like
Don't be
30
rude to our
seconds ago,
host
so.
here.
Yeah, don't be rude to my papa.
No, you're Badger.
Oh,
Don't be
Badger?
rude to the badger.
but you know he's a badger. Why'd you call him a bull?
What kind of, with one of his paws, kind of point at himself,
He
like
literally says badger all the
Badger?
time.
Badger, Badger. Badger, Badger, Badger.
Look, okay. I have told you everything that I am willing to tell you at this moment. Can I have that rock now? For your own safeties and mine.
I don't.
Look, I made a deal that he wouldn't harm you guys. That is part of the contract.
So, okay. If you can uphold that, then can we help you maybe get rid of him? Is that something you're interested in?
The only way to probably get rid of him is me dying. And even that, I don't know if he will just take over this body.
Well, there's other gods down here. We can ask them.
Yeah.
We gotta go towards
There's
them
definitely
anyways.
solutions. Don't have to be that drastic.
Look,
Yeah.
he's not
We
a
can fix
fan of
this.
other gods.
Exactly.
But are you, Seer, willing to try?
No. I've suffered
So
way
you like
too much.
that?
So you'd rather
No, I'm just.
keep
I'd rather just
this guy
letting you-
connected to you, and you'd rather like
Continue
help
to be
him
used.
eventually kill a lot of people than try
It's
to get rid of him.
It's better than my mother's taking a hold of him.
What if we just kill him?
I tried.
Yeah, but we haven't.
Look, let's just say I owe him and he owes me now.
Yeah, but I don't like him.
Yeah, neither do
Well.
I.
Look,
I'm with Bishop on that one.
Sounds like kind of a bad dude.
Yeah.
Just let me eat him.
Sounds like you're under duress.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Thank you, Em. I appreciate that.
well, can I have the rock or not? Because I only got 6 more days before he takes control and takes it
That's
into his
6
own
more
hand.
days for us to try something.
No,
Wait,
trust
sorry,
me. He's
6 days
hearing
and he will take control regardless?
Yes, he's gonna take his own. He's gonna take this into his own hands.
So then how much time do we have if we give him the rock?
Lead with that!
Look, just hand me the rock, please. He's
No,
he's
because you just make it sound like people are gonna die, and we don't want people to die.
look. It will be bad people. I promise you that.
That I
will
don't know about that one.
I will promise you die.
Wait, say that again?
I will promise you that.
Yeah, but like, who are we to judge someone's life? I don't really
technically
like that
speaking,
too
we're
much.
not the ones judging their lives. Technically, it's the guy judging their lives.
Well, like, being okay with giving this rock and being okay with bad guys dying makes it sound like we're just accepting it
I
as it
mean,
is.
the
That
way-
means we're being compliant.
The way I see it is, I think that's going to happen regardless. And if we give the rock, then we don't die. And if we don't die, then we have a better chance of doing something about it.
All right, Seer. Are you gonna be our friends on this or what? Or at least a
I'm not-
nice coworker? No.
Oh.
At least a nice coworker
I can be a coworker.
that gets along
Yes.
at least,
Yes.
and like, hopefully, you know,
That is
get
not
to know
mean
each other better.
to other people.
I know it hasn't been a long time, but like, can you just be open to it a bit? Just
I'll
a
see.
bit. Not asking for a lot.
Sure.
Yeah, nudge Galga away. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Galga. Galga, wake up.
This poor guy.
Okay.
Galga. Amidst all the shouting and screaming, you finally get someone who starts physically touching you, and you can't. You're awake.
Let's do it for a little bit. Oh
What? What?
no. Galga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, actually, guys, I think Seer is willing to try. Just a bit. And a bit is something. We are still under contract. We will still get paid more. And like, maybe we can help her out with her self-destructive behaviors. Who knows? I just, it doesn't feel right letting one of your coworkers go down this path of unhealthy relationships. So, let's just try to support her emotionally as best as we can. So, Galga, we're gonna give her. Well, do you guys want to give the rock? Are you okay with it?
I am. I think it's a good idea, maybe.
What about you, Bishop? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Seer, I want you to understand that we're giving you this rock because we're trying to meet you halfway here. You don't have to meet us halfway right away. But like, maybe slowly, okay? Like, 1 centimeter at a time. Something like that. So we're gonna try to believe in you, I think is what we're trying to get at. So hopefully, you know, since, as co-workers, you can come to rely on us a bit.
I never didn't rely on you guys.
Well, I will now express that it didn't feel like you did. But now that I know that, thank you for affirming me. So I'm gonna go dig in my pockets. Well, in my backpack. Don't let us down, okay? I'm gonna hand over the rock to Seer.
You fool! No, I'm joking. Joking.
I just
gonna
swore a
go
little.
Too soon.
Work on the
Too soon.
farm.
Okay.
It's in the back now. All right. Sarah, you now have the black rock again. That said, Sarah's extremely damaged. Galga is still pretty damn damaged. What do you guys want to do collectively or individually at this time?
I'm gonna take a nap.
She says, leaving the house.
No, I was in the house already. I thought we were on the farm.
No, you were in
Oh,
the
no,
house.
we're-
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, Galga went to go sleep and you were kind of tied up.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go get some blankets. Boop 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 boop. Now go through some cabinets, grab a blanket and a pillow. They smell really earthy, by the way. Throw one over
Everything here
Galga.
does.
I'm gonna give blanket and pillow to Seer, and a pillow to Galga too. Okay. Talk to you later.
No.
No?
Good job, guys.
so
I think that
Galga's
was a
sleeping?
good, you did a good job.
Yeah.
I've gone a lot worse.
I think we handled
still
this
on edge.
like champs. You did good.
We both high fives.
It just seemed like what you guys wanted. So
I don't know what I wanted.
I don't know either. But we just hope for the
Everyone
best
stop
now.
yelling.
Well, no, actually, I know what I wanted. I just wanted us all to be friends.
Well,
But we'll
co-workers.
just have to make up for it by being really good friends first to set the example.
Yes. And talking about being good friends, I don't know if I've been a good friend because I kept a secret from you guys. I guess you guys know what I'm talking about by now, but I
Talking about
have
the werewolf.
lycanthropy. It's not
Oh.
contagious, don't worry.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
is that why you turned into a wolf?
Yes.
Cool.
are you, aside from physically, still yourself?
Kinda. If I start getting too hurt while I'm in the wolf form, I might lose a little bit of control.
Oh boy, two people who have transformations and could
Yeah.
lose control.
Yeah, that's why I try to avoid using it.
Oh.
But you know, like in that fight, I kind of had to, because I do get stronger when that happens.
Hmm. Well, thanks for sharing with us. You
Yeah, thank you.
still work together, try to survive that. So yeah.
Okay, so you know, if I turn, maybe just keep me like closer
Healthy?
to the enemy and not to you.
Oh,
I
They
will
said you
just
get
attack
super,
whatever's
right?
next to me.
Oh, well. Okay, noted. Got it.
Do you like? Does
Yeah.
that mean that you like bones, or is that just when you're a wolf?
I like bones, yeah.
Okay, noted.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna take
Like a
yours.
mental note.
Dismay.
The pick bone.
Good.
Aaron left. His headphones are dead.
Oh,
Yeah. Just as a heads up.
okay. We're ending now, anyways.
Yeah.
Alright. Sierra, are you going to sleep just for the record? Or are you going to do something first? Sierra?
I shot you a message, Gabe. I don't know if you saw it. Okay, before I go to sleep, I'd like to contact him.
Alright, what do you say?
Have your damn rock. What do you want with it?
There's no response.
Okay, I go to sleep.
Alright. Alright, and with that, we will end it here for this week's session, and we'll resume next session with figuring out what the four of you who are not going to be sleeping for the next 8 hours want to do for these 8 hours.
Should play some board games.
Yeah, what do you guys do down here?
Work.
Do you guys have
Welcome to the Viking Empire.
do you guys play Catan here?
What's Catan? Catan.
Alright, and with that, we're gonna go on a session for sure.
Alright.
Thanks for playing, everyone. We lost 2 people along
Thanks
the way.
for DMing.
Alright, if you guys are gonna just stick around, we can chat a little bit. I'm probably not gonna stay up that much longer though. So,
Alright.
I'll talk to you guys whenever. Have a good night.
Okay. Good night. Bye, stream.
Have a good night, stream.
Bye bye.